got it. All right, that's going. Take a duck. All right. So yeah, what I was saying, it's interesting. We have this little region around it of price level was put in last few days, a little bit of last week, and we're just staying in it. It's like a zone we're in. We were in that for 1 week as well a couple weeks ago. Very similar range. And unless we can close out of that range, nothing's changed sentiment wise. As far as the trend on the market, bearish. We're still bearish. We're still bearish short term, bearish medium term trend, especially on the Qs. So, and today we're down, opening down. We'll see. Like I said, coin flip, whether or not we're going to go up or down today or sideways. You have a coin flip chance of it going one of three ways. How does that work? But oil, by the way, is grinding back up to about $112 a barrel, which makes it about $5.80 per gallon baseline in the coming weeks here at the pumps. How long it stays up at these levels is how long it's going to stay up at the pumps. There's about a 2 or 3 week lag in pricing. Did you already see it? I'm already seeing it. I'm seeing the prices start popping up at the pump. You can definitely already see the indications. We had some numbers this morning that got rates to drop a little bit. That caused financials and industrials to drop somewhat before the market opens. Financials and industrials, and that's it. And then energy moving up, obviously, along with oil. The drop in the rates is likely to cause at least growth and the Qs, QQQ, tech, to have a good day today. At least not a bad day. That's what we should say. It's going to cause tech to have at least, perhaps, probably not a bad day. It's a good idea to put probably before everything on the market. What else we got here? The VIX is definitely spiked up a little bit pre-market. It's pushing close to 35, which is so high. Let's take a look at that chart. I mean, you remember how hard it was to trade when the VIX was over 20? It's just impossible when it's over 30. Like over 30 is like all cash, gold. You do not want to be in the market when it's over 30. That's a definite signal. Closing over 30, and we're pushing 35, and if you look at the trend on that, on the VIX over the course of some days, moving up, and it hasn't really come out of that channel at all. Let's draw some lines on there. Not that it's going to just go up forever and channel forever, but it's definitely hasn't come out of that channel at all. If anything, it's been spiking out of the top end of the channel, making things worse. And it hasn't really been poking down. It hasn't had an unusually low volatility day, but it has had unusually high volatility days. So, trending up, no change in sentiment on that. Today's going up all the way now to, close to 35 level right here, and spiking out of bounds on the top side. So that's the environment we're in right now. So make sure you're protecting your money. Everybody out there, make sure you're protecting your cash, but also make sure you're not deflating your cash. Don't be in cash, just cash right now. Be in consumer staples, utilities, gold, commodities, DBC. So XLP, XLU, gold, GLD, commodities, DBC, and energy, XLE, USO for oil, and industrials, XLI and XLF for inflation. So, you put your money into those right now instead of cash and instead of stocks in the market, because there's really nothing you can put your money into right now in the stock market. And that will preserve your cash, preserve your capital, and possibly have you have a chance to just maybe not get too eroded by inflation. You might even make an edge there. All right, yeah, let's take a look at Marvell. Oh, before the market open. Yeah, there's no change really on Marvell. Is Marvell reporting earnings after the bell? That wouldn't make sense. It actually is. No, it reported yesterday. Okay, and there was a slight beat. And it looks like the reaction is, okay, down. Right? I have extended hours turned off on this chart, so the reaction is just a little bit down, about $2 down. Not that big of a deal. So there's nothing really to trade there on Marvell. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Wrong emoji. And then Chris Costco, what? When did they report? Also yesterday in after hours, okay. And Costco down about $15 out of 530. So they're down 2.8%. Not much of a difference of change. We can take some direction potentially on that. Be watching the 5 or the 10-minute breakdown or break up on Costco for a potential continuation trade all day. And then what do we got on continuation today, Chris? ER continuation day 2. Did we have any big moves because of ER yesterday during the market? Just like all day up or all day down. We need to put those into focus because today could be continuation. All right. So today, if we break the high of yesterday, then Kroger, you can take a swing, day 2 ER continuation swing, and you might end up holding that for 10 days to 2 months. It depends on if it runs or if it just grinds. But it would have to break yesterday's high. So 55.50 on Kroger. Go third on there. Okay. And Best Buy, right? They went they went up, huh? Okay. Same thing with Best Buy, but we need to wait for it to break that high, 112.76. It doesn't look too likely right now. It's opening below the middle of the candle. So that's kind of a bearish day too. What do I think EJH will do? Nothing. Nothing. It's right at VWAP. It's failing VWAP. It's failing to make any progress. It's just holding VWAP is probably just going to fail out. But if it breaks 92 cents, you can get in for 10 cents of risk currently. If it breaks 92 cents, 10 cents of risk per share, and maybe it'll $1.10. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, right now in this bearish market is not really an environment where everyone's just piling cash into everything, and there's like massive amounts of cash following momentum. Weak market right now because it's a bear market. So we're not really seeing necessarily any penny stock trades just pop off the charts. It happens, you know. The last one was ISPO a couple weeks ago. All right. Looking more at the pre-market, it's 8 minutes until the market opens. Tech and the Qs are trying to grind up a little bit. We're very sideways at the moment. However, rates continuing to trend down and grind down this morning from 1.8 now down to 1.75. So a little slow grind. That's going to help support the Q's valuations. Probably go sideways or up today slightly, just slightly. So far, that's the information we have. Gold is up above yesterday's high and is getting really close to breaking out of the previous day's high. So there's a lot of upward momentum on gold. Let's take a look at that chart. Yeah. The breakout of the channel, this long channel it's been in since mid 2020, finally happened in the middle of February, and I alerted that. And hopefully you guys increased your gold allocation on the breakout. I increased mine to 40%, and it's been making good on that breakout. Continuing, it is now hitting about 1950 a ounce, almost 2,000 again. That's going to be big news once it hits 2,000, by the way. And it looks like it could get there in about 2 weeks, maybe in 2 or 3 weeks. Gold will be breaking 2,000 unless conditions worsen on the geopolitical front. Yeah, Zim's going to be really interesting. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. What about NU? Is NU down pre-market? What about it? We're already in it. NUE. Yeah, we're already it is down, you said. Okay. Yeah, so is BHP, so is Rio. Look at your stops. If you're in a full position and it looks like that's what it wants to do for the whole day, check the 5-minute, the 10-minute direction on it once the market opens, then size down. Yeah, all steel is down. All metals are down. So we're going to get that corrective behavior from X, STLD, NU, and was there anything else? STE steel. Let's see. So yeah, if for our swing positions today will be a little bit corrective in the metals, perhaps. Let's see what happens. And you can size up or down accordingly. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my profile if you'd like to come check out our trading group. Ooh, my throat's getting dry. All right, we've got 5 minutes to the market open. Oh, I got to label up the 10-year down there. And there goes EJH crapping out to the downside. JH. I don't know if I just said EG. EJH. INDO looks like it's crapping out, and so does Stab. The last one remaining is now FNKO, and up in there either. It looks like a pretty weak market day. Fridays are consistently weak market days. That doesn't necessarily mean that they don't go up or they don't go down. It just means that typically they don't go up very much or they don't go down very much. They're the weakest moving day of the week. All right, we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to the market open. Potentially a weak day. Means there might not be very much direction today. And for a trend trader, that means stay out. So you're looking for direction on the day. The smart move on a day which is indicating lack of direction is lack of trade. Stay out. Wait for direction to confirm. Give it 4 points of trend directional confirmation. Let it put all the pivots in so that you can really know for sure the direction you're taking. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck in a range bound crush and you can get whipped out of your trades. Allow things to take 4 points to a move today before making any assumptions. All right, we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Right on, middle of the map. Good morning, Alex. Oh man, Baba is dead. I don't think anything of it. Check their fundamentals, Alex, and then look at the chart. There's nothing to see there. Nothing to invest in there. Nothing to trade there. All right, 1 minute and 50 seconds to the open. Let's see if anything changes in the first 30 minutes here. European stocks down sharply. Russia seized Ukrainian power plant. That's the headlines. GPS earnings yesterday. Yeah, no, that doesn't look too great. All right, 1 minute until the market opens. What am I buying at the open today? We'll see. I have 0 on the radar right now. It looks like it's going to be a weak day. 45 seconds to the open. Somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes in, I'll start seeing if anything's triggering. Not trading is as important to your profit as trading. You get in the market in the wrong conditions, you're just going to destroy your P&L. Wait for direction. Don't mess around. Here we go. 5 seconds until the market opens. S&P 500 moving up at the open. "20 seconds in, S&P 500 moving up. The Qs moving up pretty strong. Tesla, right before the open and going into the open, broke out to the upside. Potentially some move going on there. Again, this could be a ranging day. Wait for 4 points to a trend to decide anything here. Still going sideways on the S&P. Look at the Qs on high speed. Yeah, the Qs with a big candle, a decently large opening here in the first minute. Green move. Probably coming from Amazon a bit. Snow, I want to look for a continuation on that as well. Let's see. All right, so Snow, we're looking for a breakout of 234.30 for continuation to the upside. And Kroger is moving up, and we're looking for that break at 55.50. If Kroger breaks 55.50, we'll be able to get in with a stop at the bottom of today's candle. And the other one was, Chris, remind me, Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy looks like it's not going to do it. But Kroger, looking possible. Consumer staples down at the open. Still not quite the bottom of the range to buy at. Be nice. Get it around 73.50. All right, the Q is putting in another bullish candle on the 2-minute chart and breaking over highs. So the Q is continuing to react favorably to the lowering rates right now. Basically, a good jobs report causes growth to say, yeah. All about the productivity. All right, oil hitting $113 a barrel. So oil still going up. Oh, gold going up pretty strong here at the open. It's now hitting almost 1960 an ounce. Definitely, you want to be in gold, this whole year till all of the frictions subside, all the tensions ease. Looks like steel X doing okay. Starting to look at our swing positions a little bit. And so probably STLD will follow suit. It looks like BHP and Rio are grinding up as well. Take a look at EC. Let's take a look at our swings. Okay, EC is doing phenomenal. It's breaking out of all this price action. Hopefully you moved to a full size yesterday. And the last quarter of the day, we moved EC up to a full position. And it looks like it is happening on EC. Okay, so steel's back up and over yesterday's high now. Steel having a phenomenal day. I mean, it's just, there's no stopping some of these, I really wish I had the opportunity. There was 2 days there where I was locked out on my account. I really wish I had the opportunity to go to a full on steel when we were supposed to, because X is doing great. Taking a look at STLD. It's doing just fine. Green on the day. OKE. OKE's hanging in there, doing all right. NTR. Moving on up, looking good. EQP. Higher than yesterday's close. Like, could be positive, and it ought to be. CMC. CMC still higher than yesterday's low. It's putting in lots of higher lows. Oh, now it just went green. So CMC starting to catch up too. Venom. Venom looking great. I mean, not super, but I mean, considering that it's been kind of choppy, Venom's having a good day today. STE. Well, from our entry, it has pulled back, but it's already a starter. So we're just not going to push that up anymore. RS, we might need to push up. No, not yet. If RS can get up and over 192, we're going to push that up to a half. QQQ still moving up. Tech and growth still moving up on the day right now. Doing really well. Industrials kind of down and grinding down. And then together, the S&P 500 sideways. So if you want any kind of to grab any kind of directional move, it looks like it's starting to lead from tech, from the Qs. Continuing to go through our swings. PSA, pulling back. We're already at starter on that. That's all right. PCRX. PCRX opened lower, but is moving up, so we're still good on PCRX. We're gonna need it to break a new high or show some significant price action to bump it up. And NUE gapped open lower, but is moving up off of that low, so we're still okay on NUE. And I have a micro position on ATSG. That's gapped down and hasn't changed. So that is why that is micro. So really the only ones that I wish I had a larger position on are pretty much X. And no, that's good. That's pretty much where I'm at. All right, so if I missed any that you guys are holding, let me know, and I'll look at it right now. I think you said Rio, right? Rio gapped down pretty hard, but is now grinding up slowly. If that's a full position, then if that worsens, if it breaks like pre-market low, for example, then you'll want to cut it in half. BHP, same thing, gap down, grinding up, so situation improving. Mac says he's holding Costco short. Yeah, Vion, no. Don't force trades. There's nothing going on in Vion. Wheat, the move is, if it's got some more in it, great. But man, the time to get into wheat would have been at on that particular ETF at 8. That's now 12.50. Wheat is really running right now. There's no guarantee on it, but if you want to try to grab wheat, WEAT, it's kind of out of control. Might not get very much out of it. It's really up to you. It's a commodity. Wheat, we eat it. All right, the Q is starting to correct on that upward push. So now it's showing the signs that it wants to be either range bound. I mean, this retracement right now is really strong. It's almost an 80% retrace on the move that it just made over the last 8 minutes. That is a strong sign that at least tech wants to range. All right, Kroger's coming up to the buy point. That would be an ER trade. No, it still has a ways to go. 55.50 is what we're looking for on Kroger, okay? 55.50. When it's at like 55.20. Yep, everything's sideways thus far. All right, I'm going to take a quick look at some of the stocks on our hit list and some of the new stocks that Chris was talking about. Chris, can you give me those tickers again? I'm going to take a look at all those. We'll see if any of them are doing the right thing and are ready to get in. I'll take a look at Matador. Right, and SBSW. Huh? SBSW. All right, the Q's now red on the day. They have fallen below the open, but it might just be a ranging thing. So it may range in that direction, or this might be the moment in which the whole market says, you know what, Asia's down, Europe's down. What are we doing here? Either way, you should stop out of your trades, whatever that was long, if you were in any tech. There's the alert on Kroger. What the heck? That was extremely fast. All right, ER continuation entry on Kroger. Get about a month of time. Go, 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 go. I won't be able to alert that fast enough. That really is moving. Going into Kroger right now myself. Looks like we're chasing. And go get that alert out. Right, awesome. Shit, I don't think I got my fill. I didn't hear it getting fill. I didn't hear my fill on. Look at it. It's just, I'm going to have to put it in a market order. The longer you wait, the more you wish you did, you know? I could have had it at 570, the option that I'm getting. Now it's 590. What did I get? I mean, 670, 689. Okay, I got the 50 strike April 14. Yeah, Indo not really showing the signs though. But if it can break 25.35, that could be a trade signal. I think you're really trying to force trades right now. Well, that KR came up so fast. All right, SBSW. Nah, don't like it. Datadog. Joe. No, not today anyway. CDev. Broker call. The alert was posted to our members. Click the link in my profile if you'd like to come join our trading group. Ooh, CDev having a pretty strong day today. Take a look at that. You still pushing down. This is much bigger than the upward move, almost twice as big. So this is the direction it looks like it wants to take now. Markets going down. So markets are now back inside the channel. If we had to redraw this channel, wow. So that increases the negative slope slightly because it's widened the channel. So for example, you could hit support at around 400 on the market next week. By the 15th, middle of the month, it's possible that SPY is touching 400, SP 500, 4,000. Not always, Robin. They're not always correlated, gold and the dollar. Gold is its own thing. All right, continuing to go down my hot list. Upstart. Thing. No. Hub G. No. EO, Methanex Corp. Costco. Arch, ARCH. Cool. That one pulled back. We might be able to get an entry on that next week. HSON. Wow. Did you see that on HSON there, Chris? Chart down here. Ah, never mind. That was yesterday. So today's just like a little teeny doji. All right, good. That means we can still get in. That might be a little bit too wide of risk. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. HSON, looks great, but it's probably going to fake out here and still need to put in some further contractions in price where it runs. And finally, WLK. You bring that one to my attention, Chris? Chris might be in a meeting. Really like this WLK. Okay, cool. We're going to set up a starter on that one. But getting memberships at Costco because gas prices are so low. Jeez. It's not going to make a difference, Ben. But okay, if that's what people think. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, so now I'm going to go grab some of that position on that alert. And then we're going to go through our positions one more time, just constantly checking the health. Okay, let's check on our position, see if we need to bump anything up or down. CMC. Doing all right. From the open, but that's not what I'm showing at all. Change from open minus 1%. Change from open. Oh, by the way, BHP is grinding back up, so that's nice. BO kind of going sideways. Arlo, yeah. Well, Arlo is still continuing to make progress. What size do you have on that, Maria? For sure, Ben, yeah. Favorite stocks to trade? It can change seasonally, but right now, NVIDIA has been doing people really well for day trading, if that's what you're talking about. Arlo, you have a starter? Yeah, I'd keep it there. What percentage are you up or down on Arlo? Okay. And what's the stop for that alert? Probably like 989. I don't know. I'm just guessing. guessing, but I'm estimating. Event. Looks like EC is taking off. Yeah, 990. Well, you're already at starter, so that's all right. Tell you what, if it falls below yesterday's low, you can cut that in half into a micro trash. But you should be pretty safe already right now. Like you're minus 2% on the position, but in your portfolio that means you're let's see, it's a quarter of a position. That's a quarter, so you're 1/16th. So you're 1/16th of that on your whole portfolio. So minus 2 times divided by 16. 2%. So therefore, you're not even down. You're not even down like a tenth of a percent on your portfolio on that. So it should be really sustainable. Look at that EC. Woo! Look at that go. Who's got the full position on EC? That was a nice one to bump up. Looks like NTR also happening today. That's moved up to a 15% gain, 15% positional gain. Unfortunately, I'm in half on that. Has anybody got a full on NTR? Boy, congratulations. Good job. Oki looking good. I'm going to bump up Oki if it starts to break over yesterday's close and get about halfway to yesterday's high. So we'll bump up Oki to a full if it does that. X. You guys over there on the TikTok, if you'd like to join our trading group, just click the link in my profile. You're down 5% on NVIDIA. Should you hold or sell? I'm short NVIDIA. And in case you don't notice, NVIDIA's in a downtrend. You don't want to be long stuff that's going down. Continuing to look through every position here, checking on the health. STLD looks like it's doing good. Larry, that's in relation to the Swing 100 trading system that we trade in our trading group. If you'd like to join our trading group, it's free to experience. Just click the link in the description, Larry. Come on over, join the group, learn about it this weekend. Come back Monday ready to go. You say you can only buy or sell on your app. Okay, well, that's fine. What did you want? Like magic ability? What do you mean? You can only buy or sell on your app. You mean like the desktop app is not working for you? EMC. Doing fine. CQP. Now, why was that showing me a negative early? There it is. See, it is acting funny. This trading view chart on CQP was not correct. Off the low already. Yeah, I'm going to put CQP on a short leash if it starts to drop a little bit more. CQP will move down to a starter. All right, here comes the Qs off the bottom and SPY. S&P 500. So that could be the range on the day. The high and the low right there, 341 to 337 on the Qs. Now, if we get a breakdown or a breakout on the top there on the other side, that could be an indication that possible direction is going to happen in that direction. However, it is probably likely that this is a trading range that's going to just be all day. Cody, you're a group member. Is it better to ask questions over there? I mean, Cody, yeah. I mean, why not be in the Discord and in the Zooms? It can be better, but if you see, people are when members ask me questions over um, Zoom, they get priority. Robin's like, all right. Indo hit 28. Anybody catch the Indo breakout of 25.30 that we were talking about this morning? That if it breaks 25.30, that would be a signal. Cody, that's a perfect example of what I keep telling everybody. Make sure you trade with your eyes, not with your ears. It doesn't fucking matter what Kathy said or does. Take a look at the chart, and if it's going down, don't be in it. If you want to trade with your ears, I can do for you. It doesn't matter what people are doing or saying. Trade with your eyes. What do they have to gain from holding through a loss? They might be stuck because, that's what their fund is, and it's not their money, it's the investor's money. They're just the manager. You understand? So if they have a thesis, innovative growth or whatever, and investors want to invest in that thesis, when it's going down, you have to let them. STE. Trash that soon. Officials say no radiation released from attack. Well, Robin, I don't know if I even see it. All right. Well, that's it, folks. The market's going sideways. The biggest opportunity right now is probably Indo. So stay on that. Indo is, I believe, halted at 29. No, it's still trading. It's at 29.50. Indo broke out at 25. There's definitely some trade opportunity there on Indo. Be watching and following and stalking Indo if you like to do momentum day trading. If your account is below $30,000, I highly recommend against it. And you need to build up your account swing trading first. All right, everybody. See you in the group in the member chat area. Market going sideways. And our position is looking good. Hold on. We might want to, hold on, bump up WLK already. Wow, it's getting really close. We're going to bump up WLK to a full, to a half if it breaks 112.75 somewhere. Okay, see you in the group. You're welcome, Jerry. Thanks for tuning in.